episode of From the Shadows, and as always, if you are enjoying this series so far, please do drop a like on the video. Now, in our last episode, we beat SR Colmar 2-0 away from home and continued our great run of wins to 5 matches and no goals conceded in 4 league matches, which was crazy good, and sort of getting back towards the sort of start we had to the season. We really do seem to be getting our feet back towards the end of the season now, and that is the perfect way things could have. I don't think things could have gone any more perfectly than that, for my money. Now, what's been happening this month? Now, we've actually ended up playing one less game than I thought we were going to, because one of our matches got rescheduled and moved back literally a month. The game against Freyos San Rafael. We had some players out for international duty, would you believe, and we were able to postpone it. So that was fine by me to make sure. And we got a great long rest. We had a 20-day gap between the game against Groupe Sportif Consulat and today's game. So we've been playing some reserve friendlies, getting some players fit again. Hopefully things are looking solid. Also, I've managed to renegotiate a contracts with Ojenbai and Richard Socrier to keep them here for another year, but on massively reduced wages. Like, Ojenbai, his wages have gone down like from 4,500 to like 1,500 a week, so we've really shaved a lot off there, and that means they start on those contracts now, which is going to save us some money in the run-in, so that's helpful. And Soccer is also going to go for one more year and drop his wages down by more than half as well, which is great for us. As we're going to go up, we'll actually have more money, but we'll have less on the wages, and that's perfect. So here's how things have gone this month. Now, we actually didn't manage to continue our winning run. We had a home game against Peronas, and I thought we could come out with a win here. I really did. But it just wasn't there for us, really. We were good, but just couldn't find the back of the net. Thankfully, at least we managed to prevent them from scoring at the other end. So all was not lost, really. It was a point for us. It kept us going, although admittedly, our dropping points at home is not exactly something I wanted to get into the habit of doing. We weren't particularly great in this one, although still did okay. Should have done better, really, if anything. There's definitely room for improvement in that one. Next up, we found ourselves away at Istra, and I have to say, 5-1 was massively flattering on us. We've had a few games like that this year. Jason Boilion was an absolute legend in this game, and I thought, he didn't play he played it as a fullback in this game. This wasn't him playing as a midfielder. He was a fullback. Socrier gave us the lead on 4 minutes, grabbing himself another goal for the season. Then Boilion got himself not got himself a free kick. He took the free kick, edge of the area, 2-0. Lovely stuff. Then the ball sort of broke to him on the edge of the area, and he smashed in a hat-trick for us. Not a hat-trick, sorry. He smashed in his second goal of the game. He's really got a good strike on him. It's fantastic to see. Then Johan Villa made it 4-0, and as you can see from the stats, it was really much more even than that, and I really don't think we deserved to win by anywhere near as much as we did. Then Bilal Sahed got on back for Istra, but we won a penalty, and Boilion, of course, because he was on a hat-trick, was given it, and he was able to dispatch the penalty. I think he actually got an assist in this match, as well as 3 goals. He was unplayable and fantastic from set pieces again. So a 5-1 win away at Istra was a huge result. And then we went against Groupe Sportif Consulat, and would you believe it, another absolutely wonderful scoreline. We're really finding our goal scoring boots a bit lately. The injury to Idris Ikabani isn't exactly ideal, but not too bad. Idris Ekshurgui, though, gave us the lead from the penalty spot, as he does, on 28 minutes, and that was good. We were in control of the game. But then, once Max Hilaire was sent off for Groupe Sportif Consulat, it just opened the floodgates. First Socrier, and then 2 late goals, first from Hakim Jabali, and then from substitute Rodrigue Bongongui, because I actually forgot to do my substitute thing before this one, so we had to bring him on. Did a good job and scored and made it 4-0. 9 goals scored in 2 matches, still just the one conceded in there. And that basically means that over our last 6 league games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, apologies, no. We've won 6 of our last 7 league games. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, 6 of our last 7 league games, yeah, fine. Conceded only 2 goals in those 7 matches. 5 clean sheets. We are looking great. And what I was saying in the last episode about Amiens, the way they were falling away, well, that has come to pass and then some. So, yeah, they're no longer even in second place, and they are really going to have to hold off the charge of Red Star. Amiens went on a great run, but they've really fallen away now. We find ourselves 11 points above them now, and USBCO are our main rivals, who we are playing today, which is... Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, no, we are playing them today. What we're talking about. It was the other game against Freyos that got postponed, not this one. So as you can see, a few other teams have got some games in hand, as well as us. So we're not the only ones on that boat. But point is, we're 11 points clear of Amiens, and we do have a game in hand on them and the teams below them. 14 points clear of Red Star. A win today would put us 17 points clear. I think a win today actually would promote us. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I think if we beat USBCO today, and we are at home, we would be promoted to the second tier, if that's how it works, anyway, because there'd be 4 games to go. In fact, we could even lose. I don't know how it works. I think we should be able to get ourselves promoted today, I think, if we can come up with a win. So that's really, really good. And I'm glad it's kind of panned out that way. But as you can see, sort of goal difference-wise, we've been absolutely fantastic lately. And goals conceded, we've just been something else in a different league. 17 clean sheets in 28 matches for us. Only 15 goals conceded this season. That's nearly less than one. That's nearly one goal every 2 games. As you can see, Dunkirk have won a couple of victories. Also, one of Dunkirk's wins was against Amiens away from home. So just to show you how far they've fallen. Ekshirgui, look at that, top average rating, most assists, 4th best goal scorer in this division. He's a monster of a player, and I'm really glad that we've got him and is firing for us. So that's all good, and we're really looking very solid now. So let's take a look at the quick stats here. So Ekshirgui, of course, has 16, but Richard Soccer is still in there with 15, doing a good job. Everyone else is kind of backed up behind that, along with Boalian on 7. As for assists, 16 for Ekshirgui as well in all competitions. Most player of the match awards goes to him, but Boalian's not too far in behind there. As for average rating, Ekshirgui, once again, just spectacular stuff. Key passes, 123 for him. Aerial challenges, of course, is Puyol this time, although Libo, he's had a slight knock and has been out for 2 or 3 weeks, so that's understandable. Key tackles, still 15. It's insane. Interceptions, 358 now for Loic Puyol. Lovely old job. Right, so let's get into today's game. This is crucial, just so important for us today. If we can win this game, and the other teams are playing, so it's not like, actually, it might not be quite as simple as that. So I don't know if we can actually go up today, although maybe we can, because if they're playing, it means that we're still going to have that game in hand, and they'll have used up one more game. So it could still... I'm not entirely sure if we can go up today or not. It would take something a little bit special, but you just never know, because... Actually, if we win this, we'd have match day 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So 5 games to go. We'd have to win this game and hope that the likes of Red Star and Col... I don't know, it's a bit of a confusing one. It's hard to work out on the fly. Like, I know it's very easy for you looking at it, but sometimes when I'm trying to talk as well as work it out, it ain't... Yeah, that's why I get stuff like that wrong sometimes. Right, so Igabane's picked up a slight knock, so we'll have to deal with that. Ojembayi, though, thankfully, is fit again, although still a bit iffy, but we've just got to use him, really. We need him in games like this. This is probably our most important game left this season. So we're going to go with Wazin, since he was a hero for us lately, on for Bogongui, and we're going to get someone on for Sanaya. I'm thinking we'll bring on... Actually, no, I'm going to bring Koulibaly on because he can play both defensive midfielder and centre mid, so that is good for me. We've been fantastic lately. The last defeat we had was that horrible one against Strasbourg, I think. We're the favourites, we're the home team. This would put us 10 points clear of them as well, which is always a bonus. They're playing quite a wide system, but then that could... I don't know, it really does depend on what happens on the day for us. It's going to be important, but look at the stats there from Ekshirgui. 16 goals and 16 assists this season. He's a monster. I wish Ojembayi had been fit for more games, because I feel that we'd have even more goals and probably be doing even better, because look at him. And those of you wondering why there's that lock symbol on him, because I have had some questions about it. Basically what it means is that when he's in the team, he has certain player instructions that only apply to him and not other players that play in that position, because he's got fantastic dribbling, whereas some of our other players don't. So I wanted to make sure that... Oh, he's very nearly scored it. Oh, I wanted to make sure that when he gets the ball, he can run at players, because he's got like 14, 15 dribbling, and other players that play in that position may not have that same level, but I want to try and exploit that when he does have the ball. So that's basically why we've done that. I used it with Pompey, with Jed Wallace, because he had some fantastic stats as well for certain areas. So that's why he has that little lock symbol on him. It's not like he's locked in the team or anything. Via, back it comes, and we're looking very solid to start with. Gamiet, Ekshirgui, round the corner for Boalian, cutting inside, and it's another goal. Unbelievable stuff from Jason Boalian. Paris FC 1, USBCO 0, and that would put us 10 points clear at the top of this division with 5 matches to go. Not only do I feel that if we win this, we will win this. We will be champions of this division, and that was looking a bit in doubt at one point. I genuinely thought we'd have to set off a second, but the run we've gone on as of late, and the way that Amiens have fallen away, is utterly horrific from their fans' point of view. But we've started this game really, really strongly against a very, very good team. Let's face it, they're the second best team in this league by quite some amount, but there's a chance for Amiens to sort of, if they can get a win today, for them to start catching up a little bit and maybe try and take that second place back. I really don't know quite what the meaning of the second place is, whether there is any kind of advantage to coming second over third, other than obviously finishing slightly higher in the league. Oh no, come on. Oh, thank God. Sorry, I thought we were going to get a stupid rebound goal, and we very nearly did, but we actually avoided it there. Have to say, though, on that first half balance, we've been fantastic. I think we were better than that, but I'll let that sink in for a minute, just to keep them on their toes. if we were to grab a second goal, I'd probably be tempted to get Bai off just to keep him fresh for some of our future matches. Right, they've gone 4-4-2 now, and that's fine by me. You know how well we play against 4-4-2 as a general. You know, teams seem to often, when their strategy doesn't work against us, they actually tend to switch to a strategy that's even worse against us, and that suits me just fine. Obviously, they've got width, but it's whether they can use it or not. It's all very well getting the ball here, but unless they can actually swing those crosses into someone useful, they're always getting headed to the edge of the area where our players are waiting. Traore, look at the players we've got forward here. Bailly now, we've got men over. Soccer, can he slip a ball through? He's offside. He's still offside. Ep.8 now. There's not a lot of space. Ekshurgui, oh wow. I think he's onside there. He is. It's Paris FC 2, Idris Ekshurgui with his 17th goal of the season, 15th in the league. I don't think he's going to be top scorer in the division, but my God, is he our player of the season. Why I was desperate to try and get him on another contract. Lovely little ball through from Ep.8. First time strike from Ekshurgui, and that is that's 2-0 to Paris FC. And just like it was against Colmar, we are looking stunningly good, and I'm really happy with that. Oh, hello. Probably make the first sub quite soon, and it will be to get Bailly off. Oh, I thought he was going to get a chance for a goal there. Valion taking it wide, back to Ep.8 to the edge of the area, inside for Bailly, and it's Soccer on the rebound, and it's 3-0 to Paris FC. And this is what I've been looking at this month in our last few fixtures. The 5-1 away at Isla, the 4-0 at home to Group Sportive Consulat, and now a 3-0 at home against one of our main, a main rival for this division. And that basically gives us an extra point on top of that, because I can't think of the word here. Our head-to-head, that's the one. Right, and with that done, I'm just going to make the substitution now, actually, just to be safe here and get Bailly off. And in fact, Soccer is looking a little bit knackered too, so we'll just get those two off here to keep them fresh. I know it's an early sub, and we'll leave the other one in case we get a late injury. We're 3 goals to the good here, and cruising at the moment, but, you know, it can all still change. They've obviously got something about them. This team is... they've gone on some fantastic... Oh, for fuck... we'll probably concede from that now, won't we? Well blocked again. Some of our defending has been superb this season. It really has. Better than some of the defending I've seen with some of my bigger teams. Like, I've managed much better teams than this and seen much worse defending than some of the things we've put together. It might just be the way the system works. I don't know. But it's certainly enabled us to... Oh, that's surely a goal. What a save from Demarcone. This man loves a clean sheet. I'm going to start calling him the laundryman. He just... Yeah, he's fantastic. I don't know, I think that's be 18 clean sheets this season. See if we can get to 20, that'd be fantastic as well. They've come back into it a little bit, but look at that, 3 clear cuts, 6 half chances, lots of possession, lots of pass completion. Their pass completion has been awful. And look at the amount of passes we've had in general, not just the amount completed, but the number of them. Ball in and it's cleared away, but that should be mopped up, I would have thought, by Ekshurgui. Oh, what a back heel. He's just taking the piss now. Ep.8, there's a little ball through here for Jabali, round the corner for Ekshurgui. Yeah, we're starting to play Harlem Globetrotters style football now, just not that they play football, but you understand my point. Valion now drops it short for Wazin, whips it across for Jabali at the back post, flicked down, and another shot is, well, not really well saved. Viviani in goal there. I'd like the clean sheet, though. If we could grab another clean sheet, that would be just delightful. This has actually been one of our better performances this year. Not so much in front of goal. We've had bigger wins, but in terms of the sheer number of chances we've created today, it's been superb, and it's once again saved by Demarcone. I love this man, and he will definitely be staying for another season. Something about him, he's just been so solid at the back for us. Jabali now couldn't win the header this time, doesn't matter though. Just try and keep the clean sheet though, lads. You know, your goalkeeper, do your goalkeeper proud, win that. There we go. Cantini's in there. He's been a solid performer for us this year as well. Really looking good. I just wonder what sort of situation we're going to be in the summer with regard to bringing in new players. You know, how many we're going to have. That's offside, surely. Ekshurgui? I thought that was offside, probably. Ball play through an Ekshurgui with another chance there, and look at this. We are just taking them apart in front of goal. Probably could have had a couple more goals, if I'm honest, but I'll take a 3-0. 3-0 is cushy. And, oh, hello, maybe one more. Boilion whips it in. Puyol, clears to the edge, but Ekshurgui's there. Can he find a pass? He can. Jabali. Mvia spins inside, maybe? No, goes back to Wazin. In for Jabali. Mvia, oh, he's gone for it. It's in the back of the net. I think that might be a deflection. And you know, Johan Mvia will claim that. And it is Paris FC 4, USBCO 0. And you can't say we didn't deserve to win this by that sort of score. I didn't expect us to win it by quite as much as that. But Johan Mvia, who scored a lot of goals for us in the early part of the season, unlucky for the goalkeeper there. It's deflected through, but it is 4-0 to Paris FC. And you'd have to say now that not only are we going to go up, we're 16 points clear of 4th place. And I think we might actually be promoted, guys. We'll have to see. I think that's put us up, you know. We'll just have to see. It doesn't seem to be saying anything, but I feel like we're promoted. 17 games times 2 is 34 matches. With 5 games to go, with 5 games to go, we are 16 points clear of 4th place. that should, in theory, be enough for us to be promoted. Usually it's say it here, but we'll see what happens when we go back. We might even see something to do with the board expectations for next season. Yep, here we go. Paris FC promoted. Wow. Jubilant. Lovely stuff. All right, here's the big one. I hope that over the summer we're going to turn professional. We're not going to be playing semi-pro in the second tier. That would be a bit ridiculous. Let me just take a quick gander at the second tier of French football. Sorry about this, guys. And just go through them all. So at the top, Berrichon, professional. I want to see if there's any semi-professional teams in this league. Stade Boissois, Tours, Créteil-Listonneau, Orléans, who went up last year. They're professional. Valenciennes, Ajaccio, Arles-Avignon, Auxerre, Angers, Nancy, Chamois, not seeing anything, Clermont-Foot, Dijon, Esta, Sochaux, Ajaccio again, Havre. So no, there's no semi-professional teams. I'm guessing it might be something that happens over the summer. I really hope so, because I think if we're playing semi-pro in the second tier, we're going to get absolutely slaughtered. But look at that, back-to-back 4-0 wins, and another clean sheet for us as well. We've still got some more games left this season to try and compound the misery, I suppose. Incredibly happy with the way things have suddenly started to go for us. It's been fantastic, it really has. Ex-Uruguay is an absolute monster for us, and I really hope... Look at that, I can't believe we're promoted already with 5 games to spare. I didn't expect that when the way things were going in the last episode, I really didn't. But there you go, guys. So, in the next episode, of course, we will be doing the last game of the season at home against SAS Epinal. I'd like to hope that we do... No, actually, I'd like to hope that we can go unbeaten for the rest of this season and see how many more points we can accumulate, and I'll see what's going on with the board and hope that we can turn professional in the summer, because that would... I think you might have to be professional to even play in the second tier. Let me just have a little gander. There might be some rules that we can take a look at, and hopefully it'll say something along the lines of that. Disciplinary rules, loan rules, stadium requirements. It doesn't actually say anything from what I can see. But yeah, so there you go. I don't know. I really hope that we will be professional next year, but only time will actually tell if that's going to be the case. So, if you guys are like what you've seen, I really I hope you have liked the fact that we're up in our first season, thanks to that lovely little run towards the end here, then please do drop a like on the video, and if you'd liked it even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Outcaster icons, and of course From the Shadows in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock, and I will join you guys in the next episode for what is essentially going to be an end-of-season party against SAS Epinal, where we will be crowned champions, hopefully, although probably before that, I would like to think. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.